Inside every living cell, inside every plant, animal, and human being, there exists a code more complex than any language ever written by man. A code that stores information, processes instructions, corrects errors, and builds life itself. This code is DNA. And today, we will explore one of the deepest questions in science and philosophy. Can information like this arise without intelligence? DNA is not just a chemical molecule. It is a digital information system. Its instructions are written using 4 chemical letters: A, adenine T, thymine C, cytosine G, guanine. Adenine always pairs with thymine. Cytosine always pairs with guanine. This precise pairing forms the famous double helix structure of DNA. But the real mystery is not the chemistry. It is the specific order of these letters, because the sequence functions like a language, carrying instructions that determine how life is built and maintained. DNA does not merely exist. It communicates instructions. It tells cells how to grow, how to specialize, how to repair damage, and how to reproduce. Chemistry explains how molecules behave, but chemistry alone does not explain meaning. A sequence becomes information only when the order matters, the symbols represent instructions, and the system can interpret them. This is exactly what happens inside every living cell. Physicist Francis Crick, co-discoverer of DNA, openly acknowledged that DNA contains information, not just chemistry. Information is not a property of atoms. It is a property of mind. Here is the challenge facing modern science. Natural laws explain how DNA is copied. Natural selection explains how DNA is filtered, but neither explains how the information began. You cannot get code from chaos, language from physics, or instructions from random chemistry. No known law of nature generates specified functional information, information that performs a goal-directed task. This unresolved question is known as the DNA information problem. In every domain of human experience, whenever we encounter information, we instinctively infer intelligence. A book points to an author. A program points to a programmer. A message points to a sender. There are no known exceptions. We have never observed a language without a mind, a code without a coder, or instructions without intention. Yet DNA contains more information than all the books in the Library of Congress, compressed inside a single microscopic cell. Chance does not write encyclopedias. Some suggest DNA arose by chance, but the probabilities are beyond astronomical, far exceeding the available time and resources of the universe. Others suggest physical necessity, but laws describe behavior. They do not write instructions. Even atheist philosopher Thomas Nagel admitted that the origin of life presents a problem so severe that it threatens a purely material explanation of reality. In short, matter alone cannot explain meaning. DNA is symbolic, coded, goal-directed, and information-rich. These are not properties of blind forces. They are properties of intelligence. The most reasonable explanation is not chaos, but purpose, not accident, but intention. Life looks designed because it is designed. Centuries before modern biology, the Qur'an repeatedly invites reflection on creation through knowledge and precision. It is He who perfected everything He created. Qur'an 32:7. Does He who created not know? Qur'an 67:14. He created man from a drop, then he became a clear being. Qur'an 16:4. The Qur'an presents life as knowledge-driven, measured, and purposeful, not random, not blind. DNA is not just a molecule, it is a message, and every message points to a mind. The deeper we explore life, the clearer the conclusion becomes. Information does not come from nothing. Thank you for watching. In the next episode, we will explore consciousness and the soul. Can the mind be reduced to matter? Subscribe for more episodes on science, logic, and the Qur'an.